Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Imani and I love all things planner and self-care related. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss new content. As you can hear, I am feeling so much better. I was pushing through last week, but finally I feel like a little bit of myself again. I would say I'm at like 98%. I still have a little bit of something, but it's nowhere where it was like last week and the weeks prior. So thank you so much for being patient with me. I'm really excited for this video because I have a little planner haul actually. I picked up a few things from a couple different places. I'm actually still waiting on an order from Rosie Papeterie, I think the shop is called. So I did not want to wait any longer because I've been sitting on these new planner items. So I'm really excited to show them. And then of course, we'll do a plan with me for the upcoming week. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I use this journal for honestly journaling and affirmations. I'll open up to an example of an affirmation page. This is one of many, but I also use this as like a private journal. I am getting to like the last few pages here. So I decided to continue using this as a journal, like a daily journal, just for thoughts, reflection, growth, and put this away and not really show it as often. It's one of my favorite journals, so I love the paper. I love the lines because you know that matters. It's not, I don't want to use wide rule paper. That was never my favorite in school. I always loved college rule. So this one is going to become more private. So I wanted to pick up a replacement. Let me show you. So I am really stepping out of my comfort zone with this one, and it's not that wild, but if you know my planning style, which tends to be really minimal and chic with lots of like tans and grays, right? This is probably a surprise. So I picked this up for a couple different reasons. It reminded me a lot of the journal that I just showed you, but also I thought it was really bright in spring and summer, and I'm really trying to step out of my comfort zone. So I don't hate it. Again, it's just something that I don't typically gravitate towards. But I actually got this from TJ Maxx or Home Goods, one of them. I mean, they're sister stores, right? So I got it from that group of stores. I can't remember which one. Here in Buffalo, they're practically like right next to each other. So I don't know which one it was. So the cover just has apples on it. I love the fact that there's this little detail with a golden apple here at the corner, and pink is one of my favorite colors. So this was definitely an easy purchase for me. As you can see, I opened it up and it reminded me a lot of the prior journal. Again, the size of the lines and the spacing matters to me. And this was thin enough to the point where I know that I won't feel like I'm writing on wide rule paper, which is a really big irritant of mine. So this is completely empty. I'm really excited to use this as an affirmations journal and just share my thoughts and my affirmations, what I'm struggling with, some words of encouragement in this planner. It has a gold coil, which I love as well. I'm definitely team gold coil. Let me know in the comments below if you like gold or silver better for your coils. This is absolutely gorgeous. And it's just a notebook. So this will continue on until the end, and it's hardcover. I don't know if you can kind of hear that through the screen. So I know that this will hold up pretty well. And it was a really good price. It was only $5. So these next few items are from the same store. I finally had an opportunity to go back to Muji because we don't have one where I live here in Buffalo. And the closest one, honestly, I don't know the closest one. We have one in Toronto, which is the first one that I've been to. And then I've been to one in New York City. I'm pretty sure they have a bunch there. So I'm excited to show you what I got. So first up is this new sticky note pad that is like weekly planning essentially. I thought this would be a great way to honestly track a lot of things, right? I could track habits, I could track affirmations, Bible verses, like there's so many options with this. And really, if you just want to do like a quick, you know, weekly plan, you could grab this as well. Write down like a pre-plan, stick it right in your planner, and then when you go to plan for that week, you have this sort of pre-plan so you know how you need to plan your days and your weeks. So I'm going to test it out with this Lopet Smooth Classic pen. It's a 0.5 nib size, Lopet, Lopet. I'm not sure, but I'm sure we got this from a cloth and paper sub box back when they used to do the pen subscription boxes. And you know what? Let's just do a quick plan with me for the upcoming week. So we have the 6th. Okay, so I just used this notepad to plan a quick self-care plan for the upcoming week. So these are some of the activities I want to do. Instead of just saying, oh, I want to practice self-care, I want to be really intentional about what that looks like for me this week. So I need to start moving my body more. So I wanted to plan like some movement through yoga and stretching. I have meditation and journaling, especially in the middle of the week when things start to get tough as far as work is concerned. Then I have some social self-care to give a family member or a friend a call. Movie night. I want to go outside the 11th, so I'm hoping that the weather is better than it has been. We had some ups and downs here in Buffalo, but this shouldn't be surprised. And then the 12th, I really want to disconnect and just focus on being present and just enjoying the day. So this is, again, and I keep saying that this is a notepad, but it's actually a sticky note. So I'm going to stick this right in my planner once we start planning for the week. Last up, I did just want to mention that the paper is a little on the smoother side, so just keep that in mind if you intend to use like certain pens or markers with this sticky notepad. It is no secret that pink is absolutely one of my favorite colors. In fact, it is my favorite color, I'll be real. So I wanted to try out something different and really push myself out of my comfort zone. Of course, I got a black pen that we'll test out, but I got these 2 pinks. This one to me is probably more like Pepto-Bismol pink, and this one is maybe a little on the peachier side. I'm just checking to see if they say any names. Okay, so this one says it's pink, and this one is Sakura. They're both 0.5 millimeters, so all 3 of them are. So let's try it out and see. Again, I'm really trying to push myself out of my comfort zone, so I don't know if I'll use them every day or every week, but just by having them, I know I can write affirmations with it, I can journal with them. There are definitely a lot of options. Okay, so I just went ahead and tested out the highlighter as well. The highlighter is a grayish cyan, which I think is the perfect way to describe this color. It's a really bright blue. As you can see, there is a little bit of like a weird thing going on with the highlighter. That's my fault. I probably should have checked it before I purchased it, but it looks like the nib is ripped a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but to me, it's fine. I mean, it still works, and I think that actually adds like a cool effect to the pen, or the highlighter rather. And then we have the pen test down here. So the black, there's really nothing special about that, so we won't even mention it. But look at those pinks. Honestly, I'm trying to figure out which one I prefer. Let me know in the comments below whether you prefer the pink or the Sakura color. I think this pink reminds me of, like, there's more red in that one, which I'm surprised to see. I think it might just depend on my mood. I feel like I could get away with that pink during Christmas time. Like, that's how red it looks to me. Maybe that's because I have it against this Sakura color, but I like both. But again, that one is giving me more red vibes. This last item up was actually a mistake. I meant to grab the transparent one, but I think I just accidentally picked this up and put the other one back, and I did like a switch, right? This is a fully adhesive sticky note. So down here you can see this is where you lift it up, and that's it. Otherwise, the entire layout is sticky. So I think what worries me about the fully adhesive sticky note is that once you lift it up, I'm wondering if it still sticks, because I don't like it when a sticky note isn't laying flat. I know that's a weird thing to be bothered about, but let me know if you feel the same way. So at least when I stick it on the back of this sticky note, it's fine. I would want to test this on an insert because I have questions. I think it's a great idea. I just don't know how practical it is. So that is my planner haul for now. Like I said, I am waiting on another delivery, but I love what I have so far. I mean, I think they are all great additions to my planner stash and my stationery stash. So I'm really excited to see what else comes in and how I can add it to my planner. So we are planning for the upcoming week of the 6th through the 12th. I think that I might put this on the Today tab. So let me pull that out. I think this is a great place for the sticky notepad. So I can keep it right there. Does it stay? Yes, it stays. Perfect. And that way I can just flip, I can still see it. It's front and center. I'm reminded of it. I think that's a great spot. So I'm gonna leave it there, but I am gonna take out the inserts so we can plan for the upcoming week. Quickly, I always feel like I do this. Like I wanted to do one thing and then I remember about something else. But I wanted to show how the hourly planning notepad, they call it the weekly schedule, but it's by hour. I wanted to show you how that went for me because I did try it for last week and it was great. I just didn't look at it. I liked laying out the stickers and planning a family meeting and blocking off that time. I love the planning aspect of it. I just didn't really look at it. So I'm gonna give it another try this week. I don't know, y'all, we'll see. Maybe I'll give it away if it doesn't really resonate with me because I don't want it to go to waste. It's a really good notepad, but as far as just that hourly, weekly layout, I use my iCal and my Google Calendar for that. So I don't really quite need it in writing. I don't know, but I did just want to show you that I actually did try. In the meantime, we're gonna use this as a notepad because this desk pad, which is not new, this is actually the first desk pad that I started with when we moved into the new apartment. It is pebbled, it's textured, so I wanna make sure I have something smooth to write on. Per usual, I have my version of a pre-plan pulled up on my Google Calendar over here. We are gonna start with the items that we have going on this week, whether meetings, appointments, regardless, right? So I have an appointment I was gonna say Thursday. What's going on with me? It's Tuesday, the 7th at 3:30. So I'll just write appointment at 3:30. And we'll write P. After that, I want to just make sure I note that the 10th is my sister's birthday, but we'll hold off on that for now. And Saturday, which is super exciting, I'm going dress shopping. I don't think I'm gonna get my wedding dress this early because we're not getting married until 2025 in like the summer. So this appointment is a way for me to figure out what kind of dress I want. I'm very, very indecisive at this moment. I don't know what looks good on my body. I don't know what I'm gonna feel good in because I'm short and I'm thick, right? So I need to try dresses on to figure out what style is for me. So I'm really excited for this upcoming appointment. I don't think, like I said, I don't think I'm gonna settle on a dress quite yet, but I do just want to start trying things on and see how it goes. So I'm gonna write wedding dress or dress shopping at 11 or at 12, at 12. And I'm writing dress appointment at 12. That's gonna be fine. Other than that, y'all, it is a chill week. I love it. I do want to highlight a few things that don't have a time. So like I said, my sister's birthday is the 10th and I need to give Timber his flea and tick meds on Thursday. So, how do I want to commemorate these things? I just pulled out this little egg thing here. I think, okay, I'm really trying to like put push myself out of my comfort zone when it comes to planning and try new things, but staying true to who I am, right? So I will always have room and space for to-do lists, but I can add reminders and, you know, those daily things in a way that's different and pushes me to get out of my comfort zone of just writing a to-do list every day. So I do want to just make sure I note this. I'd like to do a financial check-in every Thursday. Okay, I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna put reminder sticker. So we have a reminder sticker there because what I want to do is write a list of reminders, right? So obviously we'll do flea and tick. We'll write Nia's birthday. Had a little pen skipping there, that's disappointing. But otherwise, this pen is actually working really well. I like writing with it. It's comfortable, it's clear, so it fits my aesthetic personally. But I do have a little bit of issues with skipping sometimes. So we have the flea and tick meds, Nia's birthday, and then Mother's Day gift. Okay. I like it. It's different. It still lets me know what I need to do. Okay, so I'm gonna just write to do because again, we still love the to-do list. I said because I don't know if you all operate like this too, but I'll be talking about one thing, but I'm thinking about something completely different. So I was thinking about how Mother's Day is coming up and I need to ask my dad whether we want to take my mom out or if we want to do something at home. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, I'm gonna leave that like this while I take out last week's weekly to-do list so I can bring over anything I didn't accomplish here and then write anything new. So I wasn't quite ready to use any of the colors here. Like I said, I want to keep this neutral and I'm thinking about using the pinks and the blue in my affirmations journal. So I'm excited to use it in that context. I think I want to keep this neutral. I think that's what I'm going to go for. I'm going to test it out in the journal, and if I really like it, then I'll try to bring it over here incrementally in a way that's still me and still kind of my style. But for now, I really like this. I love to see it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it like this, and I know that during the week this will get a lot of love. I'm feeling better, I'm being more intentional, trying to get back to my routines, so this will definitely be used this week. Well, that is it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed and saw something that you liked. As always, if you have any questions about some of the things that you've seen in today's video, be sure to let me know in the comments below or send me an email. That's fine too. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.